Forward to that, Mark. Thank you. Well, Buffalo Trace Distillery was hit by some of the worst flooding in its more than 200-year history.
WDRB's Hayden Rostevsky takes us to Frankfort today as restoration efforts begin at the iconic distillery.
Crews have been working around the clock here at Buffalo Trace Distillery in Frankfort. They are in full cleanup mode after that historic flooding this week. The water has started receding into the Kentucky River at this point, so that means crews could finally get in to begin to assess the damage and start cleaning up. We heard from Buffalo Trace officials for the first time today. They told us that some barrels of bourbon were impacted by the flooding, but at this point, it is still too early to tell what the impact will be. They did say, however, they don't expect a significant impact on their supply.
There was barrels that were touched by water. We don't have a count on that yet. We're still doing a full assessment there. Definitely had an impact to those. As Harlan mentioned, it is a thorough and rigorous process when it comes from a quality and inspection, and that will be ongoing, but we're still in that assessment phase.
And of course, we are just a few weeks away from the busy Kentucky Derby tourist season that sees thousands of visitors here at Buffalo Trace Distillery every year. As for when the timeline to reopen is, at this point, we couldn't get a firm answer. We do know that Buffalo Trace will be closed to visitors through at least the weekend, but the hope is that they can get enough cleanup and restoration work done to at least get the distillery open to visitors in a limited capacity sometime over the next couple of weeks. Reporting in Frankfort with photojournalist Brian Manuel, Hayden Rostevsky, WDRB News.